Let's talk about blending your own adult issues for a couple of minutes. This is where I want you to take a look at yourself and swallow your pride for a minute. For example, some of us may have had it a little rough as a child, and maybe we're trying to make up for that with our own children. We're not going to be that mean parent. Maybe we were a little brother or sister that got picked on all the time by a bigger brother or sister. And so you may be coming in with your sibling rivalry issues with kind of a savior complex, having a need to always be the genius and solve the problem. That's going to ensure that your kids are always going to be dependent and they're never going to be able to fix it on their own. So be aware of who's responsible for solving the problems between siblings. It's not you, they are, okay? Make sure they understand that. Make sure you hold them accountable to that. Beware that you may be very critical or judgmental or controlling with unwanted behaviors. If you're stepping in to intervene, why do you guys always hit? That's it. You want a spanking? If you're very critical that way, likely you're going to be teaching them to interact with others in the same way, and so you're going to get more of what you don't want. That kind of an interaction style is going to tend to escalate the behaviors, not make them get better. So remember that they respond to your thoughts, your beliefs, all your nonverbal communication. They respond to your beliefs and your attitudes sometimes better than they do to your words. And be on the lookout for your own intense reactions. If there's something that keeps coming up with your kids and you get really upset about it, if it really bothers you, if you have a lot of energy around that, that's a pretty good sign that you've got something about you that you haven't resolved yet, and you need to do your own work instead of projecting that into your children. Whenever we have an intense reaction, whenever we get really upset with our kids, we lose all our ability to be flexible and to be smart goes out the window. We end up having a cookie cutter way, a one size fits all, inflexible, rigid problem solving approach, and that's not the kind of thing that is going to help your kids learn the skills to work these things out on